Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, Aries. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, 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 visitors. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and saying, hey. Oh, I just feel great today. Isn't today a beautiful day? Oh, my gosh. There's so much for us to manifest on, be thankful for, be full of that gratitude. Before we get started, let us practice our breathing. It helps us to clear the energy so we could receive more messages. Inhale, exhale twice, and shake it off. You could stand up, you could sit down, you could do whatever. I just want you relaxed and focus on what it is you're aiming for and what questions you have. So make sure to keep that at the front of your mind as well. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Shake it off and focus. We're going to dive into our twin flame just to see what's going on, what feedback we could receive. Aries, what are you doing? Because I know you in relationships and you put all your cards on the table at times, and a little deception at times with certain relationships because you don't want to really hurt people's feelings. So you tend to not say certain things in turn, which ends up hurting people's feelings. I know, it's so complicated, man. It's so complicated. You love somebody, but yet there's so many differences between you. And if you could take the time to tackle things little by little, you could really overcome a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, speak to us, Spirit, on behalf of our Aries. Help them to unveil messages meant for them. Help them to see the signs. Help them to get in tune with their intuition so they can listen to what is being said and kind of make their feelings iron out because you feel a certain way. I feel this vibration right now. It's like, whoa. Like, whoa. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you gotta lighten up on things that you're going through. It doesn't, too much of anything is no good. I'm afraid to open my heart. And that's you, Aries. You are afraid to open your heart. That's why you hold back, because you don't want anybody to have the upper hand on you. You like to be the master of your realm and control it. I'm not ignoring you. I'm thinking about our connection. And that's what you do. You thinking about if this is something that's serious enough for you, if this is something that you want to invest in, what are the benefits? You know the sexual benefits, but beyond the sex, what is there for this relationship to go? I'm trying to heal old wounds. And that's true. You are growing and getting more in tune with yourself. But there is still a blockage there, a wall that's from beginning to end and it's a brick wall. It's not like people could just walk in when they want to or there's an entrance. When you put up a wall, you'll go through things, but people can't penetrate the wall. I'm worried about you moving on. And that's your person. They're worried about you leaving them behind. They want to be able to trust you and confide in you, but they don't know if you're fully committed to the relationship. And a lot of things have transpired, and it's they want to be in tune with you, but you have that wall up, and people have to pay close attention and have to focus on breaking down that wall, helping to take it out brick by brick, because they have to be patient with you, because you like to make money. All right, you like your career, you like moving forward, you like growing. But every level you grow on, there's more temptation for you. So it's really difficult for you to completely embrace 100% someone unless they just had your heart beating so much that you just said, oh, I throw my hands in the air, I'm just going to go with the flow. That's real difficult for you because you like to be in control in a relationship. You don't want anyone to feel that they have the upper hand on you. And that's where you know your vulnerability lies, because you want to be in a relationship, but you still want to test the waters and see what's out there. Because you don't want to accept somebody fully and then there's regret. So you tend to play with the heart a little bit because you want to make sure that you're making the right steps. To you, it seems logical, but to others, it feels like you're playing games. You're not being vulnerable and opening your heart so that more can be received, more can be given. You're at a standstill when it comes to the relationship, because if you take the intimacy out of it and you fall in line with who you are, you'll recognize if this person is for you or not. But the other side, the person is worried that you're going to move on without them because you haven't fully committed. So that's a tension and anxiety there for them. I'm not sure what to do or say. They don't want to make a wrong move where you're concerned, but they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. What do you expect them to do? You're not opening and sharing completely, and you feel this, the emotion is more deception than anything else. Because when you dig down deep inside and you're being honest with yourself, you recognize that this person is cool and all, but you feel a certain way where they're concerned. You're not committed. And right now, because of so much going on in your life, full commitment is not even in the realm. It's not even in the cards. And that's because of you, not because of them. And they don't know what to do because they don't want to approach you wrong. Because when you're in your moods, you could cut people off and not blink or think twice about it. You know, you are who you are. You love who you love. But what does love really mean to you? As far as a commitment to one person, that person has to come pretty strong for you to put some of the business aside to focus on them. They say, let's go on vacation, let's do different things. You're willing to do certain things, but they got to know that you're going to pick up that cell phone on that trip. You're going to send text messages. People will send you text messages. You will be conducting business. You will be conducting business. It's who you are. I want to return to you. And this is where the sadness comes in, because this person is all into you. They are so concerned about you not committing 100% to them. They may have even tested the waters with you and put an ultimatum, put something out there for you to say, oh, I don't want to lose this person. But the worst thing for someone to do to you, unless you're in some kind of business deal with them, is to put an ultimatum on you. Because in Aries, in this mode and phase that you're in right now, it's not that you don't love, it's that you can't commit right now. And that's the bottom line. And you feel pressured by this person to commit to a relationship with them. So you're in and out because you don't want to be that vulnerable where you're committed to one person and something better comes along. Sad but true. Aries, this is like an investigative period for you, because your heart is looking. Your heart is looking. You are seeking, and you know what you want out of life. And right now, your primary focus is business. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Your focus is business right now, because you're building, like I say, you're building on your empire. You're building it up. But you have to ask yourself the question, when is enough enough? When am I going to be ready to commit? Don't go into a relationship with someone just for sex and not be upfront and honest. Because people want a strong relationship. They want a strong foundation, just as you do. You will put someone in your home to have your children when you're ready. But right now, you're focused on building. So that love is there, but you're not 100% committed to it. But this person is willing to be patient with you because they truly care. They're saying, I'm worried about you moving on. They can't see their life without you in it. I'm not sure what to do or say because they don't want to tick you off because you get in your moods, especially when you're conducting business. I want to return to you. I want to return to you. They want to be with you. Are you willing to receive them and embrace them and love on them? Those are questions that you need to answer for yourself. But keep moving forward in love. And let's get one more just to see where y'all fit in. That's what you said. I know my ego is in the way. Yes, it is, because you don't want your heart to be held by someone else who could take power over it. You could have your little flings here and there, but when somebody really has your heart, or you think that they may be breaking a little bit of pieces along the way of that wall, that's when you become scared. And that's why you say, I'm afraid to open my heart. Let me tell you something. We have one life to live. One life to live. And if you could share your heart with someone who will take care of your heart, that'll be the best thing for you because you know somebody's always in your corner. But you have to be willing to give them that opportunity. This person has been sticking with you for a minute. You know, my brother used to say all the time, he was so hurt. I remember when he broke up with his child's mother because he was married and had a couple kids, and then that didn't work out. And he was cheating with this other one who had a child for him as well. So him and his wife broke up, but he also had another baby mama. And they all lived in the same area, all knew each other. And the one, when she realized that his heart wasn't truly in there with her, I mean, she stuck by him for years. But when someone is fed up, they are fed up. If they've been patient with you and waiting in the wings for you to come to your senses and do what's right by them, and you continuously push them off like they don't matter to you, even though you know they do. I remember when my brother broke up with his baby's mama, he came to me and he said to me, I can't believe she broke up with me. We've been together for about 6-7 years. And, you know, he's always been able to do his little thing here, his little thing there, and come back home. But she got to a point where she was fed up and started talking to somebody else. When I tell you somebody being crushed, oh my gosh, he was crushed. And he looked at me and I said, don't say anything to me because I told you about your behavior. And I don't want to be like mommy and say, I told you so, but you know what it is. And she was just fed up. He came over my house. He laid in the living room. He sulked. He was like, I can't believe we're not together no more. He said, you know what? No matter what went down, I know I could count on her. The support was always there. He said, she was my stick girl. She stuck by me no matter what, through everything. And that crushed him. I knew he cared about her, but he had really opened his heart to her and he felt good. He trusted her. But he didn't give her the same in return and couldn't understand why she looked at him as falling short. He said, I paid the bills, I did this, I did that. That's great, but you weren't fully committed to the relationship. And that's what it's about. If you can't fully commit to somebody, be honest with them. It's more painful down the line if you continue with the relationship and not giving that commitment. Then you stop and say, you know what? I care about you. I want to be with you. You know, I love our child and everything, but I don't want to settle down as of yet. But I'll make sure your needs are met. He thought he was meeting her needs because she had intimate needs too, and nobody wants to be with somebody unless that's something you all agreed on in the beginning of the relationship, that you're not going to be faithful, and you all are aware because you got an open marriage or relationship. But when the other party doesn't know that that's your intention, and they commit their heart to you and you don't fully commit your heart to them, what are you saying? This person is your twin flame. They've been sitting in the sidelines waiting for you to do what's right. Fully commit and recognize them for who they are. But if you can't do that, stop wasting their time. Stop the BS. Stop it. Either commit or forfeit. But don't play that middle game, especially when you're talking, long-term commitment. Know what you want, and therefore you could check to see if someone could give it to you. But if you want this, I want that, I like this, I don't like that, and the other party's doing everything because they're saying, I'm not sure what to do or say. That's being indecisive because they can't make an adjustment. They don't know what to do because they're not sure what you're doing. So you got to open up and let them know. Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Aries, don't let your ego be the front runner. Get in tune with you and the person that's there for you, and see what boxes they check off. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for visiting the channel. This is your person, but you got to be fully committed. Fully committed, and get rid of the ego. Open your heart and share with them because they've been sticking by you for a minute. This could be your stick girl or your stick guy. Whoever it is, look at your behavior and look at your actions and make it match the heart. Okay? Take care. Talk soon. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Thank you for being a part of Garnet Queen Tarot. Talk soon.